up, Ninjas? GageO here again. I got another review for you guys today. We're going to take a step back, look at some older stuff. Well, not too old. We have first edition Transformers Prime, Optimus Prime, and we're going to take a peek at the re-release one. I don't think there's too much of a difference, but there might be some paint differences and such like that. So why don't we take a peek at him, shall we? Basically, this is the first edition mold. Ooh, he's rolling all over the damn place. See how this review station is at an angle? Yeah. But anyway, boy, he just doesn't want to stay, does he? Alright, anyway, put him like that, should stay. Anyway, we got his gun. It's black, looks nice. Not as hollow as the leader version of it, but still very nice. And then his rubbery sword thing, which comes with him too as well, and this is pretty cool. But you know, I mean, it just kind of gets the point across with his energon blade and such like that. So it's just like another little add-on for him. And here's the toy itself, and it's looking very Optimus Prime-y. Now this part stinks. I don't like this. This is probably the reason why I don't like the mold too much. Is because I don't know if this is just my transformation, but I have fidgeted the crap out of this, and I still get that clearance issue. Not to mention it came out of the box with this jacked up smokestack, so I'm not too happy about that. But other than that, he's pretty much self-explanatory. He's not exactly dead on to the truck version in the series. He's a little too thin in my mind. He just should be a hair wider, but he'd be perfect. Kind of like the RID one, but let's transform him, because I don't want to mess around too much with this. You guys have already seen this mold transformed and pieced together and such, so I don't want to waste too much of you guys' time. That folds in. Then you bring his legs down, and the roof turns into his heel, and you pretty much got his leg done. Same thing with the other side too. You just kind of fold that down, go like that, and then you get his feet. These legs peg into a peg back here, so that's it. And what you do is you kind of take these, and these will fold up like so. And what the hell, just flip his head up for now. And then what we do is we'll move to the front here. Now this is like where I like the transformation going here. This whole transformation in the front is really new and fascinating to me. Or it's not really new, but it's fascinating. So we'll go with that. We'll go with fascinating. And such. What we do is we folded this down, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to try to bring his arms off here without breaking it, right? Breaking it is bad. We don't want to do that now. So let's just fold his flaps here out of the way, because yeah, they're getting in my way. And what we do here is you just kind of fold this out to the side just a little bit, and it'll kind of unpeg from there. And then this will fold up like so. And then this will fold around to the back like this, I think. I'm pretty sure. Like 50% sure. Rotate his waist so that we can get his legs out in the front. I think it does go back here like this. I don't think there's any folding up or down or sideways here. I think it just kind of slides in. Oh, yep, there we go. Fold that down, there we go. Okay, so now we got his arms on the side. Got his wheels up here. That's important for the next steps. Definitely going to want those, because what we're going to do next is we're going to split that apart. And this is, we're already starting to see his chest, as you can tell. That folds kind of like down, back, hand comes out, this wraps around, and it gives you an arm. So it's kind of a weird, it's kind of like I said, it's got a lot of nice, really like keen transformations here that allow you to kind of fold all that kibble in, you know. So it gets rid of all that kibble. So you can see the one side, just all that does this. So it's really nice. So just go back to the other side. We'll show you how this kind of happens. Basically what you do is you get his arm here. You kind of extend it out. and you fold this out like this. Sorry. Fold that out like that. Fold that up like that. This arm will come out. This will wrap around, and then it will meet and marry inside his arm. It'll all, if you do it right. Okay, there we go. It'll all wrap around, and kind of, there's like there's a peg in there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's up in there. And it just kind of slides into the slot there, and then obviously there's a peg that goes into the wheel. The peg's in like that. Sorry if I'm kind of fiddling here. I'm trying to get the chest to work out. There we go. It got poked out. The chest pokes out a little bit. You just kind of pull this forward and it'll poke the chest up properly. And then the wheels will meet in there and all that fun snazzy doodles. And then pretty much, there's your Optimus Prime. From the Transformers Prime line. First edition, of course. And then I'll flip his pads up. And then just kind of adjust them a little bit. And we'll adjust the camera a little bit. There, look at that. Transformers Prime, Optimus Prime, first edition. Definitely looking a lot better than the RID mold. Only because just subtle differences and the way it transforms. Other than that, the RID one is pretty much the most identical version of that as possible. That looks like Optimus Prime. Hex yeah, it does. Now, I'm not a big fan of bickering between the first edition and the not first edition. But I can definitely say between Optimus Prime and his RID versus the first edition self, first edition Optimus Prime for me wins because it just looks a lot cleaner. Nice clean silhouette, smaller backpack, everything folds up nice and clean, it's all balanced, all this is right in rain, there's no clear blue plastic other than the windshield, so I mean it's pretty much just where it's supposed to be. Now, this sword they give you, you're supposed to put in like this, I guess, and then his blade comes up, or you can put it in under his hand and it'll be proper. So I'll just put it in like that for now. And that basically just kind of makes his arm look like he's got a sword now. Do be careful with this, because this is the type of rubber that if you leave it in one position, like if it's bumped up against a wall and the tip is just slightly bent, that's the way it's going to be for the rest of its life. And then the gun too will just slide into his hand. And this one's a little tricky because his hand kind of goes inside the gun. Let's see if I can get it in there right. There we go. His hand kind of seats inside this area here, and then he's got a gun. He's good to go. Optimus Prime, fully loaded. Very nice. I definitely would recommend picking this up if you guys have the ability to find him for a reasonable price. I would say no more than $25 to $30 is allocated for this at the moment. Since it's such a new figure and they re-released him, they shouldn't be nowhere near the $80 price mark or whatever they were about several months back. But I definitely recommend you guys picking him up if you have the opportunity to. And this is GageO saying peace out. Close-ups at the end. And remember, be ninja. Bye, guys.